So I just finished up at the Synthesizers Mastermind with Andrew Kirby and Aiden, and they put on a great event. There was a one-day event for the Synthesizers, and then there was a private mastermind group for those who placed in the top 10 of their competition. And I placed 9th. And yeah, got a bunch of little gems from being in there with some of the top producers on Skool, and the man, the myth, the legend, Kirby himself. And in this video I'm just going to share the 10 ideas and takeaways from this weekend. And idea number 4 and number 10 are super interesting, so stick around for those. But let's dive in. So the first thing that I love about in real life events, and specifically getting into rooms with people who are doing bigger things than you are or I am, is always so inspiring and helps to think just bigger. Getting into those rooms is expansive. You end up getting new ideas and seeing things in a different perspective just from people who are further ahead than you in the game. And so that's, big idea number 1 is just thinking bigger. Big idea number 2 seems very simple, but I want to explain what I mean by it. So big idea number 2 is make offers, just make more offers. But the reason that this seems like a novel idea or a new idea is something that Synthesizers does really well is they have a community, and they have their own language, and they have their own kind of world and culture, and it's you're part of a cult. No, not a cult, but it's not that, but it's a culture, right? What is a cult? There's a culture, there's a certain way that they do things, and certain language and inside jokes, and maybe I won't give away the inside joke, but they have a core, goal and metric that they track. And it's not the same one that I track. In fact, I do the exact opposite. I don't track this one. For them, it is book calls. And this is the core, what is there to do? It's book calls. And that's not, I don't do calls. I don't do sales calls. And so that's not the thing for me. But the thing that I do, and what our community does, and my clients do, is we make offers. And because we run workshops and we sell by chat, and it's what's the core metric for a lifestyle founder, that if you get that part good, the rest will all work. And that is make offers, right? Make offers in the chat, make offers on your workshops. And so just solidifying that, what is our core metric, and it's make offer. Idea number 3 is the growth boost. And Kirby, kind of unpacked some of the insights around growth boost, around what's working, how to set up your profile, and whether or not it even makes sense for you to focus on it. Because of the way that it's set up, it's mostly geared towards low-ticket communities, right? Because basically what is growth boost? Skool is running ads to our communities, and then they take 30% if they bring us a customer or a client. And that's a great deal because we didn't have to find that customer, and it comes through the Skool network, and then they take a percentage of that deal. And that works really good for low ticket offers, somewhere between $7 to $300 a month. And then it's if I have a free community, should I switch that into a paid community? And the answer is it really depends. And for the most part, it depends on how many leads are you actually getting into your communities every day. Because if you flip it to paid, you will get much less. So if you're not getting a bunch of leads, you should probably just keep it as a free community and focus on the fundamentals that actually work. Getting a lead, moving that lead along to your application to book a call or to, a workshop, something to make an offer to. But this is where I really have found a unique opportunity in the way that I structure my business with Skool. And I'm doing something that I didn't hear anybody else doing. And for context, last month, Skool generated 150 new customers at $50 each, which is $7,500 that came from Skool and their growth boost. So the unique way that I've set my community up is a one-time community. So it's $47. It's almost like a product, and I run workshops in there. But because of that one-time payment, Skool is actually making money from driving traffic to that community. And even though it's not monthly recurring, which is less than ideal for Skool, it still generates a profit for them to drive more traffic to that community. And so last month, 150 people came into our $47 community. I made $7,500, and Skool ended up getting about, well, it was 14. It was actually less than 30%, so maybe some came through like maybe not the growth boost. I think it was $1,500 in affiliate fees to Skool, and I'm totally happy to pay that. They brought me 150 customers, which is amazing. And so the growth boost is great. It doesn't really work if you have a free community, but it also doesn't totally make sense to just flip it to a paid community if you don't have the lead volume. And we went into more details around that, but really what I took from that is the way that I have it set up with a one-time payment is a great middle ground where you can get some of the benefit of having a growth boost community that Skool wants to promote. Okay, so big idea number 4. This is just something that I didn't know that is amazing. So Skool has a new Skool Games, which is, these different levels, and the kind of pinnacle that you're aiming for is, can you build a business that does $100K in monthly recurring revenue? And if you can, then you are invited to a platinum community where you get some benefits. Primarily, you get to be in a community with the other top creators on Skool. You also get to do 2 in-person events with those top creators. And this is the thing I didn't know, is that you actually earn stock, so Skool stock, for being a top creator. If you hit 100K per month, Skool will actually give you some of their stock. So I didn't know that, but that's amazing. Just like one more incentive to play the Skool Games. And so that's pretty cool. I am doing that. We are on the move towards achieving that goal. We're at 36K in monthly recurring revenue today. I am aiming to do this within 3 months. And I'm documenting this journey, so you can follow this channel or join the Skool community or follow me on Instagram. And I am documenting as I go what I'm doing to get into the 100K monthly recurring revenue tier and get me some Skool stock. All right, big idea number 5 is just how valuable the in real life events are. Being able to connect with people that you've seen on Skool or that you've seen on YouTube and actually meet in the flesh is the best. It's literally the best. I got to meet so many people, and also, like, you never know who's watching. Who might be watching this YouTube video. I started YouTube 90 days ago, but had a number of people come up and say, "Oh, I watched your YouTube video, and I loved when you said this." And it's like, "Oh, awesome!" And so, putting your content out there, but more importantly, is like actually meeting up in person and doing in real life events. We have an in real life event in Mexico that we run, and then we have an in real life event in Kelowna. And so next year we've got those 2 events. Super excited for that. But yeah, this was just like another great reminder of how awesome meeting people in the flesh are. And something that Skool just does really well is, like, I've met some of the most amazing people because of Skool. And they really do focus on community. And there's something about, like, the collaborative nature of Skool that makes it easy to connect with people. So I met so many awesome new friends, and that was great. All right, big idea number 6 is the application funnel. And so this is one of the benefits that Synthesizers has is, Andrew Kirby is works with Skool, is on the inside with Alex Hormozy, and basically gets to see, what's actually working for communities on Skool. And Skool has been running a new type of funnel, and it's working really well. And it's the application funnel. And if you want to check it out, it's like the platinum partnership application funnel for high-end creators. It's a community that Hormozy is working in and helping people who have like 100K followers. And it works really good. And it doesn't quite fit my model, but I can see how to synthesize or like how to adapt it into my model. And I'll put the link underneath this video if you're curious about working together, or you just want to check out what that application funnel looks like or my adaptation to it. I'll put the link underneath this video and you can check it out. And if you want to check out the other one, I'll put the Skool Platinum link as well, so you can check that funnel out as well. And that's just working really well. And so we'll be implementing that. I don't do funnels, so it'll be different, but my version of that application funnel I think is really cool. So I look forward to testing that out. All right, and big idea number 7 is the monthly recurring revenue, and just like how important of a number and a metric that really is and what it really means, right? I've always described MRR as the result of focusing on relationships and results for your clients. So if you can get results for your clients and you can build relationships, there's a very good chance that they will stick around and you will be able to have monthly recurring revenue. And we've had clients who stick around for 6 months, 12 months, years, and that is what actually gives a coaching business stability. That is what actually allows coaching businesses to grow. And so just like how you design your offer, and really it looks like creating something like a 3 or 4 month program up front, where you can collect more cash, kind of like a hero offer. You work together for a shorter period of time, but then you have a continuation offer on the back end. And this is something that I see a lot of coaches missing. But it is the thing that allows you to work with clients, one, long enough for them to get like lasting long-term results, and for you to grow your lifetime value of a customer and client, which changes all of the metrics in your business. It changes how much you can spend on ads. It changes the predictability of your business, and how you track that is with monthly recurring revenue. And how you make that sticky. And how we're doing it is we have AI tools and AI operating system that we want to have be the best in the industry, and that when people use it, they don't ever want to not use it. So that's what we're building right now as in an attempt to continue to provide value for our clients so that they want to stick around and work with us for a long time. So idea number 7 is just thinking about how to structure your offers in a way that actually give you real monthly recurring revenue. Okay, big idea number 8 is stack proof. This is actually the only thing that matters. People get all fancy with marketing and funnels, but at the end of the day, if you're just good at your job, if you're good at helping people and clear on how to get people results, you win. Like everything else is way easier. And so how can you become the best in your niche, the best at getting your type of people results, and then just owning that and making that so obvious that you become the big fish in the small pond? All right, idea number 9, raise your prices. There were so many people there and so many stories of shattered beliefs, meaning like, I can't charge more. And then you do, and you're like, oh, maybe I can. And then seeing all the benefits of charging premium if you're good. Like, don't just charge more because I said so, or Hormozy told you to, or anybody told you to. It's like it has to make sense. But most people are undercharging, myself included. And so really this is just a reminder of how to think about the value that we're providing and why you might want to raise your rates, raise your prices. So this was a good reminder for me. I will be raising my prices. And in order to be able to serve more and serve my clients better. That's idea number 9. And number 10 is a bonus, and it's kind of a secret bonus. I'm not going to share it on this video, but I got clarity around something new that I'm going to offer for my clients. And specifically, when people start working with me, I have a 30-day love it or leave it trial, meaning it just makes it easy for us to make sure that we even want to work together and that it's a fit and that my system works. But I have a new bonus and a new idea that will make that offer even more irresistible than it already is. And I'm very excited about it. And if you are curious or you're interested about learning more about what that looks like, what working together with me looks like, the link will be underneath this video. And there will be a new bonus. So that's it. Those are the 10 things that I got from the Synthesizer event. We had Think Bigger, Make Offers, Growth Boost feature, School Stock for hitting 100K months, in real life relationships, in real life events is where it's at, the application funnel, monthly recurring revenue, stack that with relationships and results, and that's a key metric for like success and longevity of your business. Stack proof, be the best in your industry, in your niche, raise your prices, secret new bonus coming soon. All right, live from LA Beach. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.